Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you and I hope you all are safe. May be excited for my class, so I am here to teach you SST Standard 3 Chapter 10 and the chapter name is Fire, Farming and the Will. So in last classes, like in yesterday classes, I taught you about the discovery of fire and about the being of farming, that how the farming, the first crops they have cultivated and how they have started the farming. So today we will start the page number 53 from as farming. Before that we will take a short look at what we have in earlier classes. Now before starting the chapter, I request all of you to please stay at home and enjoy your quality time with your family members. You can enjoy like playing the ludos, carom, video games. In fact, you can complete your holiday homework, project work, because these marks will add in your term 1 exam and it will help you also in your final exam. So it's better that you can complete your all holiday homework. In fact, you can complete your whole homework also, the subject homeworks which you received on online classes. So please complete it because you have a lots of time, so use the time, don't waste the time. Time is like a money, so it's better that it will never come again, so it's better that we have a time right now, we can use the time. And I might guess that you guys had completed your healthy and delicious breakfast. So eat healthy and stay happy at home, and whenever you are going to eat your meals, please wash your hand properly, and in one day you please wash your hand at least 30 seconds, because you know that we are in very pandemic virus situation like COVID-19. Maybe because of this virus we can die also, so it's better that we can enjoy inside with family members, we can eat healthy food and you can enjoy the online classes. So today I am going to explain the chapter, but before that we will take a short look of what we have learned in earlier class. And again, after finishing the chapter, you can go through the chapter and please you can read the book, whatever I have explained you in online classes, and whatever I told you to underline, so please that the important part you just underline it. Until chapter 9, if you have not completed your holiday homework, project work, exercises, then please complete it and please use the time. And please complete it in good handwriting and legible handwriting, and use dark pencil. Don't use light pencil because it may be harm my eyes. So it's better that you can use dark pencil and it looks beautiful. And one more thing is there, that whatever the homework I am giving, it is uploaded on the website. If you don't have the homework, please go through that book website of Hartford International School and you can check your all homework. And I might guess that you guys had completed your healthy and delicious breakfast. So eat healthy and stay happy at home. If you don't have the book, then please purchase it as soon as possible. So let's start the chapter. Today we'll start the chapter. So like in last videos, like in last chapters in chapter 9, we have learned that the early humans depend on nature. Exactly, it totally depends on nature, like the fruits, roots, plants, animals. So it totally depends on nature. So however, after the months, they slowly absorb the world around them and they learn to make their life easier. So in this chapter, the three main important things which helps the early humans to make their life easy. First is farming, second is fire, third is will. These are the three important things which makes the early humans life better and easy, and it will change the story of human beings forever. So we will see how the fire has discovered. First of all, they did not know about the fires, and they did not know that from where it came the fire. But when they are going to the hunter gatherers, they saw that in forest, they saw that dry leaves and branches, they catching the fire in the forest. Like other animals, the human beings are also afraid at fire. Then slowly they saw that fire could be very useful to them. Nowadays also it is very useful to us. So fire gave out heat and energy. So to the human beings, the fire, it gave out heat and energy, heat and light. So early humans started using fire to keep themselves warm. After that, what they started to using the fire to keep themselves warm. Then fire also kept the wild animals away. So that's why it is also very useful, so that it can protect the human beings from the wild animals. Early humans accidentally discovered it, just accidentally he saw dry leaves and the branches at the fire. So it accidentally is what he just discovered the fire, that fire could be used to cook food. Means fire could be used to cook food, to make food in delicious way. So after that, what they just hunted the animals, and then what, a piece of animal flesh they put into the fire and got cooked. Then after they started to use that, after cooked that flesh of animals, they started to testing. Then people found, means the early humans, the people found that this cooking meat is better than, and it's better than the raw meat, and it is also very tasty, and it is easier to chew. So probably after that he just learned the art of cooking. Then like gradually the early humans is what learned to use fires. They learn to use fire, and they learn to make their lifestyle more comfortable. Then we are not sure like that how they has make the fire, but they discovered the fire how they use the two stones, like hard stones, and that two stones they just struck together, like they just rubbed together, and then sparks flew. When they are rubbing two stones, then the sparks flew. Sparks means what, like a very small burning gases. When you will rub two stones, then a very small little burning gases of material produced by hitting two hard things against each other. Then afterward they just rubbing two stones each other, then sparks flew. And then if these sparks fell into the dry leaves or into the branches, then they caught the fire. Like that they discovered the fire. Soon people began making fire by rubbing two stones together, and it was a very great discovery till now also. It is very useful to us. Next is what, the beginning of farming. First of all, it started in West Asia, and which is we called the Fertile Crescent also. But how it started, we will know about this shortly. Like what, first of all, we all know that the early humans is what, they moved from one place to another in search of food. In fact, sometimes they hunt the animals also, they kill the animals, sometimes they hunter gathered also. So how did they started, how did they become farmers? Now whenever they are going to hunter gathered from one place to another, they noticed that one plant is what, it is growing in the wild, means small, then middle, then big. So they noticed that plant is what, it is growing in wild. Then they knew that these plants gave seeds. They knew that because they eat the seeds and roots and flowers, fruits. So they knew that these plant gives the seeds, and which is eaten, which we can be eat also. So perhaps what they noticed, that the new plants grew where the seeds of that plant fell down. That seeds of plant fell down, then from there the new plants has grown. Then early humans is what, they also tried dropping seeds. They think that once we can do also, so they just also collect that seeds, and they also dropping seeds onto the soft ground. Then these seeds have the sprouts, like some wrinkles will come, then sprouts, and it will come into a new plants over a time, because for growing a plant it takes some times. Then what, this was a turning point in history, means was a great discovery. It's like a great turning point in history, like finding something or learning about something new. It was like a turning point in history. Then for the first time people could grow their own food. First times people could grow their own food. Then historians believed that, the historians, they know the history much more. Then that historians, people, they believe that farming, it is started first in West Asia, and in West Asia it is also the area which we call the Fertile Crescent. Then with the started of farming, the people no need to move from one place to another. Since their crops are growing long, people had settled down in that places. No need to change their places. They just settle down, and then after their crops will grow into a plant. Then as the people groups, they are just coming and settled down there, and then and they lived together in one place together. Then the first time the villages came into being. Then after the first villages came into that areas. So our topic is from the page number 53 today, that we will see in the next videos. So please guys, watch the next videos. Thank you and have a nice day.